Hi, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. We are solving some simple examples as part of sequences and series related to arithmetic progression, in particular sum of n terms. So let's solve some simple examples to apply those concepts and the formulas what we have learned in the previous session. So first example, in an arithmetic progression, the first term is 2 and the sum of first 5 terms is 1/4 of the sum of next 5 terms. Show that the 20th term is equal to minus 1 by 112. Let me read it again. In an arithmetic progression, the first term is 2. That means, let me write how we will have the arithmetic progression. We will have A1, A2, A3, A4. How many we have total? First 5, then next 5. So I'll try to go there. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, right. Now we know A1 is nothing but equal to 2. We know A1 equal to 2. We know that sum of first 5 terms is 1/4 of sum of next 5 terms. That means sum of first 5 terms. What is the meaning of sum of first 5 terms? Sum of first 5 terms means we know that it's nothing but equal to S5. We know that sum of first 5 terms is S5. So can I say, starting from here, if you want to add all this sum is nothing but equal to S of 5. Okay, right. Then that is 1/4 of sum of next 5 terms. What is sum of next 5 terms? Sum of next 5 terms, right? So let me just make this as series. Okay, right. Now we want to add from A6 to A10. Unfortunately, we don't have any formula which will give in between the series. We have to start from the beginning, correct? So what I will do now, this A6 to A10, A6 to A10 sum is equal to nothing but, if I add all from 1 to 10, so can I say A1 to A10 sum minus A1 to A5 sum, that is nothing but A6 to A10, right? If you add A1 to A10, all of them, and subtract from A1 to A5, you will get A6 to A10. That is nothing but, we know that S of 10 minus of S of 5. So we understood now that sum of first 5 terms is nothing but S of 5, and 1/4 of sum of next 5 terms. This is nothing but equal to S of 10 minus S of 5. Now we are ready to solve this problem. Let's do that. Okay, we'll put that equation. Sum of first 5 terms. What is the formula for sum of first 5 terms? N by 2. I will say here S5 equal to, given that 1/4 of, what is that we have? 1/4 of S10 minus S5. That is what we have learned, right? Can I simplify this a bit and say S5 is nothing but equal to S10 by 4 minus S of 5 by 4? Or can I bring S5 to this side? It will become 1 plus 1 by 4. So can I say that 1 plus 1 by 4 is nothing but 5 by 4? So can I say 5 by 4 into S5 is equal to S10 by 4? Or I can cancel 4 and I can say S10 is equal to 5 times of S of 5. Okay, let's substitute this now. S of 10, what is the formula for S of 10? N by 2, that is nothing but 10 by 2 into 2a. A is how much? We know 2. So 4 plus, what is the formula we are using? S of n equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula we are using. Okay. Right. 10 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. What is our n here? 10. So can I say 90 equal to 5 into S5 is again 5 by 2 into 2a, that is 4, plus n minus 1. N is 5 now. So can I say 4 plus 4d. Okay. Right. Now if I simplify this further, what happens? Let us see. 10, 2 cancels out. 5 I can cancel 2 times. So if I expand this, I will have 8 plus 18d equal to 20 plus 20d, which gives me minus 12 equal to 2d, which gives me d equal to minus 6. Now once I get d equal to minus 6, I know a value, a equal to 2. I know a equal to 2. I know d equal to minus 6. I can go ahead with the 20th term. 20th term is how we write it? A20. A20 is nothing but equal to a plus 19 into d. Now what is a? 2 plus 19 into what is d? Minus 6. If you add them, that's nothing but equal to minus 112. That's how you can solve it. So the key to this particular problem is to understand that the sum of next 5 terms, cannot be directly identified, because in arithmetic series we have it starting from the first term only, but I can write it as S10 minus S5. If you are able to understand that, then it's simply substitution and finding out. Let's move to the next problem. Okay, here we go. How many terms of AP minus 6 minus 11 by 2 minus 5 are needed to give the sum minus 25? So we'll use the same formula. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What we know? We know sum is minus 25. So I know minus 25. How many terms? That means I don't know what is n. N by 2 into 2a. I know a equal to minus 6. So 2a is minus 12 plus n minus 1. Okay, now we have to find out d. Can you tell me what's d? D is difference between a2 to a1 or a3 to a2. You can see that d is nothing but equal to 1 by 2. You can check that. You do minus 11 by 2 minus of minus 6, that is plus 6. If you simplify that, you will get d equal to 1 by 2. So I will have into 1 by 2. Now from this you have to find out n. That's it. It's simple. Nothing is there, right? We'll simplify that. We'll on the right hand side we'll go for LCM, and we'll get that 1 by 2 out. And if I take LCM, I'll have 2 into minus 12 is minus 24 plus n minus 1. This is nothing but equal to minus 25 equal to n by 4 into n minus 25. This is nothing but equal to, if I cross multiply, I'll have minus 100 equal to n square minus 25n, or I can also write it as n square minus 25n plus 100 equal to 0. Now if you find out the factors by splitting the middle terms, you will see that this can be written as n minus 20 into n minus 5 equal to 0. So the terms can be equal to 20 or also equal to 5. So if you want to get a sum of minus 25, you can go for 5 terms or you can go for 20 terms. Both of them will give you sum of minus 25. Let's move to the next one. Here you go. In an arithmetic progression, if the pth term is 1 by q and qth term is 1 by p, prove that the sum of first pq terms is pq plus 1 whole by 2. In an arithmetic progression, pth term is 1 by q. Okay, what is the formula we are going to use now? Let's just write down the formula. What we are going to use? We are going to use these two formulas. One is an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, that is to find out the nth term. Then sum of n terms is nothing but n by 2 into a plus 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or I can say a plus l, n by 2 into a plus l. Okay, right. Now how we have to solve this problem is, we have been given two conditions. From that we have to able to find out what is the value of a and d. We have two variables a and d to find out. We have two equations, two variables. You should be able to find out the value of a and d, then substitute that to find out the sum of first pq terms. It's going to be pretty simple. Now let's find our equations. If the pth term, so I will say ap is equal to, what is ap formula? a1, let us say the first term is a1 plus n minus 1. What is n here? P. So p minus 1 into d. But this is nothing but equal to q. We know that. Similarly, a of q term is nothing but equal to, I have just written here saying that this is the pth term and this is qth term. And we know that aq is nothing but a1 plus q minus 1 into d equal to p. Now you have two equations. You can solve them and find out the variables a1 and d. What I will do, I'll simply go for subtraction. If I subtract them, I will have a1 cancels out. I will have p minus 1 minus q You have to pardon me, there is a small typo I have overlooked here. I'll just change it. We know that pth term is 1 by q and qth term is 1 by p. Okay, right. When I subtract now, what I will have if I subtract them? P minus 1 minus q plus 1. That means p minus q into d is equal to, can you see 1 by q minus 1 by p is nothing but equal to p minus q by pq. If you solve this, you will get d equal to 1 by pq. If you substitute that in one of these equations, let us see what will be the value of a. A is nothing but equal to 1 by q minus of p minus 1 into d. D is nothing but 1 by pq. Now can I write this as p by pq, so that I can simplify it, and I will have again 1 by pq. So a is 1 by pq, d is 1 by pq. We know that d is 1 by pq, a is 1 by pq. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out sum of pq terms, that is spq. Spq equal to pq by 2 into n by 2 into 2a. A is 1 by pq, so I can say 2 by pq plus n minus 1, that is pq minus 1 into d. 2a plus n minus 1 into d, that is again pq only. So you can see that this is nothing but pq by 2 into pq minus 1 plus 2, that is pq plus 1. So pq cancels out, that's nothing but equal to pq plus 1 by 2. So what we have to do, two equations we have, two variables we have to find out. So you can easily find out a and d. Once you got a and d, you know the formula for Sn. You know n because they are saying pq term. So you know a, you know n, you know d, just simple substitution. You got your answer. We'll solve some more problems as part of sequences and series arithmetic progressions. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now. See you again.